Hello comrades. Previously we have discussed about the multivibrators in brief and bistable multivibrator has been discussed at detail. The links of those videos are provided in the top right corner. You can view them. Now today we shall be moving on to the monostable multivibrator in detail. Now we have already discussed that in monostable multivibrator, amongst the two states, one is the stable one and other is the astable one. So here's the circuit we are going to consider for monostable multivibrator. This is capacitance C2 and here it is C1 capacitor. Then this is R1 resistor, R2 and it is R3. Then there are two diodes, D1 and D2. Also there is one resistance, R4. So we are going to introduce the input signal here at this point. Now let us start by supposing that at this V output, the initial voltage is plus V saturation or plus V sat, and that is the stable state we are considering, and hence minus V sat we will be taking as the unstable state. So let us start by introducing a pulse here which is like this. So it was some at high state and then later on it moves to the lower state. So how do we proceed? So when this input signal we are introducing at this node or at this end, then at this point, see for this circuit diagram we are considering that R4 resistor is of very high value. I will tell that later on why we are considering this. So at this node we will be observing a sharp pulse like this. A sharp negative pulse will appear here momentarily, which will turn on this diode. Since it is from this side, it is considered like whenever there will be negative voltage applied at this end, then only this diode D2 will turn on. So this pulse makes diode D2 on or forward biased momentarily, and hence D2 passes this negative spike to point this. Let us suppose it is point C, and for supposition we are naming this point B. Now we have to see that what is the effect of output voltage here. So by voltage division rule, Vc will be given as V out into R1 upon R1 plus R2 at here, and let us consider it to be beta V0 or beta V out. Now for the initial part, since we have considered it to be at plus V sat, so this will be beta into plus V sat. So this is our starting point. And now we have to observe what change do we see. So earlier at a point I was saying that R4 should be very high in comparison to all the resistors. So what was the reason? It is that we want this negative spike to travel all the way to point C. That is why it is kept very high, so that it almost appears as open circuit. Now when the negative spike appears here at point C, so this terminal just for the moment is at a lower potential than this point B or the inverting terminal. So we can say that V1 minus V2 is negative, or V inverting terminal is at a higher potential than non-inverting terminal just for a very short moment. Now you all know that since the inverting terminal is at a higher potential than non-inverting terminal, so V out will transition from plus V sat to minus V sat, plus V sat to minus V sat. So what will be Vc? Just we have to replace this plus V sat in the Vc equation will be replaced by minus V sat. So Vc will be obtained as minus beta V sat. Now we shall move on to the diagrammatic and mathematical treatment of monostable multivibrator. So this is VC and it is from plus VSAT. We are moving on to minus VSAT. And V output will be obtained as, it is also plus VSAT as soon as this comes down, that is the VC spike here. So when it has come down, okay, one correction is there, it is plus beta VSAT due to beta into plus VSAT, and here the output transitions to minus VSAT, so it will be minus beta VSAT. Make this correction please. So as soon as, जैसे ही ये जो VC पॉइंट है यहाँ पे नेगेटिव पल्स का जो स्पाइक है वो ट्रैवल करता है, तो जो V आउटपुट है दैट कम्स डाउन टू माइनस VSAT, आउटपुट माइनस VSAT पे आता है. Now what will be the effect on this voltage of the capacitor? Let us denote the capacitor across the voltage by V cap. So earlier a diode D1 was attached in parallel with this capacitor C1. So initially it will be at a voltage VD1, and when this output जब यहाँ पे नेगेटिव स्पाइक आया एंड दिस V out comes from plus VSAT to minus VSAT, तो ये जो minus VSAT voltage है that will try to pull it down from VD1. So we will show it by this curve. So when does it stop? Let us denote it by the time. See, it is kind of discharge, so we are denoting this as TD, time. Now when this decrease has to stop, see, one thing should be very clear, that this will stop whenever this voltage VB comes down VC. VC की वैल्यू माइनस बीटा VSAT है, और जैसे ही ये जो VC वोल्टेज जैसे VB वोल्टेज है, तो जब ये VC से नीचे आ जाएगा, then the non-inverting terminal will be at a higher potential than inverting terminal. So again, that will transition to V plus VSAT. So by carrying out the mathematical treatment, let us see that ये टाइम TD जो डिस्चार्ज का टाइम है, what is its value? So let me take a fresh page. VB is equal to, we all know that final value plus initial minus final into e to the power minus t by whatever the time constant is, and here we can see R3C1. So tau will be R3C1. Now this final value is minus VSAT, because this is the value to which at most it can decrease. Now the initial value is VD1, the voltage across the diode which appears, and minus VSAT, that will be plus VSAT, e to the power minus t by R3C1. Now this is again just simplifying the equation, minus VSAT plus VD1 plus VSAT e to the power minus t by R3C1. Just this I have changed. Now we are trying to calculate the time TD to which the discharge stops. Let us suppose that T is equal to TD. Now we know that right now this point C is at minus beta VSAT. So we have to just consider minus beta VSAT, that जब भी ये जो B पॉइंट है इसके पोटेंशियल की वैल्यू माइनस बीटा वी सैट से जैसे ही नीचे जाएगी तो नॉन इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल की वैल्यू उससे ऊपर हो जाएगी. सो पुटिंग द वैल्यू VB is equal to minus beta V sat. Now this equation will be minus beta V sat, this one, minus beta V sat is equal to minus V sat plus VD1 this will be plus e to the power minus TD by R3C1. So bringing this on the left side, plus V sat 1 minus beta, this is VD1 plus. So I have just quickly written it down, and after solving this you will get a term TD, discharge time, is equal to plus R3C1 ln natural log, and this will be VD1 plus V sat, this term, and this V sat minus beta V sat. So you will get this term. Suppose you take the diode drop to be 0, that is VD1. So this term will vanish, plus V sat cancels, and it will be 1 upon 1 minus beta. So this is the discharge time till which this capacitor here, it will go towards the slowest value, and it will be minus beta V sat, because after that automatically the non-inverting terminal go at a higher potential than this inverting terminal, or point VC will be at a higher potential than point VB. So after this the output will be plus V sat, and hence it will again start to rise, and it will go towards its constant value of again plus VD1, and this also plus V sat. So that is the analysis of monostable multivibrator in detail. If you have not seen the other multivibrator videos, then you can click that I button, and there are the links for the other multivibrators in brief and in detail too. Please put down your suggestions and valuable feedbacks in the comment section. Please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Share this lecture with your friends and batchmates. And for more such lectures, subscribe to The Last Bencher Comrade.